about yourself?
A lot of people have misconceptions. Can you fix my mic?
Hello. I think people have a lot of misconceptions about what kind of a guy I am. I don't think I'm that bad of a guy, actually. I could be wrong. I'm not all-knowing or anything, but I pay my taxes. I've never missed a mortgage payment. I've been married to my lovely wife, Linda, for 7,000 years this March. We have a son together. I think I have a picture here. Ah, yep. Could you get that? That's my little devil. He graduated top of his class. I have to admit I'm not perfect. I have a bit of a gambling problem. Then again, so does Yahweh. He never passes me up on a bet. The whole book of Job, that's about a bet we had. You know, I did lose that one, but the whole Garden of Eden thing was a different story. Of course, he didn't write about that in his book. I mean, I can see why. It's probably a little bit embarrassing for an all-knowing deity to lose a bet. When people meet me, they're all like, "Oh, Prince of Darkness, huh? Better watch my wallet. Better watch my firstborn." But no, that's not me. Killing the firstborn, that's more Yahweh's department, really. I've never committed genocide, personally. Knock on wood. I've never condemned anyone to be stoned, much less burn in hell. God came up with both of those punishments. Now, I guess he kinda did create hell because of me, originally. I think everyone generally kinda has the same mental picture of me sitting on my throne in hell, presiding over the eternal torture of all the killers, non-believers, rapists, and Mormons. Just kidding, I'm just kidding. Rapists don't go to hell. But to tell you the truth, that's not really how it works. The big guy didn't create it for me to rule over. He created it so that he could imprison me and all my buddies and torture us forever. It all started when I made a commitment to become more like God. Imitation is the greatest form of flattery, as they say. Yeah, I don't think he took it that way. After I made that commitment, some of the angels started coming over and hanging out with me instead of just standing around God's throne praising him ceaselessly. I was pretty popular. Even had a fan club. B to the E, E to the L, Z E B U B. That was the theme song. Needless to say, God was not happy about that. The part in the Bible about God being jealous? Massive understatement. I guess I'd never really understood why God would create me knowing he wasn't gonna like me. Then again, he is perfect. So it was probably the same perfect reason why he created human beings, while all the time knowing that he would end up sending 90% of them to hell later on. I'm guessing it's because he needed a few more people to praise him, and when you're making an omelet, you gotta break a few 100 billion eggs, or something like that. That sounds like a perfect plan to me, anyway. I don't think I could ever think of a plan more perfect than that. Unless... Nope. Thought I had something, but nope. It's perfect. But listen to me, this is the type of talk that got me into this predicament in the first place. So lately I've just been sitting around, waiting for Jesus to come back, throw me into fiery underworld of torture and death. Although it's looking more and more doubtful that he's ever going to show up. I mean, he's already 2,000 years late. I think he probably forgot, like that one time he forgot the 10 Commandments. I don't blame him. I'd be embarrassed too if I was that late at fixing the whole earth. He'll probably just sweep that whole business under the rug, so I'm not too worried. If I could let you in on one thing that I've learned from being the devil, it would probably be that being a mythical being is kind of like being a politician. It's not so much about what you do. It's more about who you know and what kind of tie you wear. Is that good?
Yeah, I think that will just about do it.
Alright, great. Wah.